Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's go ahead and jump into the practice log. Well, we got a lot of okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'll see you in the chair. Back to the old grisly grind. Oh man, it's a Tuesday night. No, God, it's a Monday night for me. Oh my God. The week is so early. I've had a pretty good day, teaching a lot of students. That's what I do during the week. I teach students. Did you know that? That's actually what today's video is about, because I got a comment question asking about how I taught so many students when I was younger. So we're gonna get into that. Early in the week, those are always the best teaching days, so remember that if I teach you early in the week, know that you're my favorite students to teach. And that's partially because I only teach adults early in the week. I also teach children too. I teach them later in the week, and I like teaching kids as well. I do enjoy that, but there's just something about teaching adults. It's just more fun. It's more advanced typically. They usually care more. They're there because they want to be there, because their parents didn't make them be there. So there's something kind of special about it. Oh, hey, shameless plug. You want to be one of my students early in the week? Go ahead and sign up. Though the slots for early in the week are like basically filled now, so I might have to put you later in the week, and that means that you won't be one of my favorites anymore. No, I'm just kidding. In case you're wondering, Thursday, I have a lot of open time Thursday. I have enough space for like 3 or 4 more students. More like 3, honestly, on Thursday. So if that works for your schedule now, just go ahead and reach out. Who knows how long that'll be around. So, there you go. I'm not going to go on too long on this comment because I've kind of already answered it a good bit, but what I really want to do is maybe go to the computer and find some info about how we can start teaching guitar lessons. Maybe online, maybe in studio. I don't know if someone's made a video about it yet, but that's what we're going to do. Bashimo3154. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Well, you started off first by saying, bruh, this is literally my current favorite YouTube channel. Congratulations. Are you congratulating me on me being your favorite YouTube channel at this day, at this time? If you are, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're just congratulating me on my YouTube channel, it's not like that impressive. You don't have to congratulate me. I didn't do anything crazy here, but I appreciate it nonetheless. All right, now your next comment. I'm really sorry. So you might have noticed there are a lot of comments and I haven't really been replying to them. It's because I've been insanely busy, just doing stuff like unrelated to YouTube and guitar. I've been more social, we'll call it that. I've been hanging out, I've been chilling, and I'm not going to go any further into that. So, like before, like a few months ago, I had like all the time in the world to reply to like everyone, and I like to still reply. I do want to reply to everyone, but I don't want to just give like half-hearted replies when they're not warranted. So I get a little like anxiety like replying to some and then like leaving the ones that I actually want to reply blank as if like I'm ignoring them. So I just get like, I freak out about it. But anyways, that's why if I don't reply to your comment, I have definitely read your comment. I read all of them. You said, could you please explain to me how you manage to teach 80 students a week? Like, what's your program and your schedule? No, I think I got another one. I'm going to Instagram now, and I actually see in my Instagram requests, I got a message from Musien Bahimo. It's the same guy, Bahimo. And you actually say, hey mate, and I see that you're a guy. So what's up, man? How's it going? Definitely one of your YouTube channel follower. That's what I like to hear. You had 80 students a week. Could you please explain how you managed to do that? Best regards. I'm going to go ahead and write to you Thursday's videos for you. That's who we're making this for. You sent me that request like 10 days ago or so. I'm sorry. Again, it's just busy. I don't always get the requests on Instagram either. But you're welcome to DM me if you have some questions that you want me to answer in the chair. Especially if they're relevant to the week's topic. I don't know what next week's topic is going to be. I don't know. You guys post topics. Why? I should be outsourcing this to you. So, post a topic that you want to hear about, and that's going to be the week's topic if I like it. All right, then there was one more comment from Bahimo. You're persistent, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you didn't think I was just ignoring you, because I'm not. I've been gearing up to answer it. So this is a separate comment. You said, hi there. I just wanted to say your channel is definitely my current favorite for classical guitar. Oh, hold on, bro. You said I was your current favorite YouTube channel. No category. Now it's just for classical guitar? And you want me to answer your question? I don't know about this. If I remember correctly, you said that at one point you were teaching around 80 students, 86 at the height. I'm really curious, how did you manage that in terms of scheduling and organizing the teaching program? It must have been quite a challenge. Thanks in advance, and keep up the amazing work. Again, it's not that amazing, but I appreciate it. It is true that between the ages of 23 and 25, I was teaching at the height 86 children how to play guitar per week. I was raking in the dough at this time too. I was making like, I'll say the number, I was making like $1,500 a week, like $6 to $7 grand a month, depending on how many paydays there were in the month, which is a good bit of money. Especially at this time, my rent was like $600 a month or something, so I was saving a lot. Not so much now. My rent now is a lot higher, and I make a lot less. But I work a lot less and I do this, so you know it's fine. And you know, I'll give you some advice. The number one thing that you want to be if you want to teach that many kids is you need to be a role model and someone for them to look up to. Hold on, I need to get something really quick. Okay. This is a shot of vodka. This is bottom shelf vodka. I'm gonna drink this now. Cheers. Bombs away. Ooh. Okay. Shoe nice. I'm good. I don't like doing shots, but I'm out of beer, and I gotta drink something. So, oh, why is my nose stuffed up now? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you gotta be someone they can look up to. I'm just kidding. That was a bit. That was real vodka, though. I am getting drunk now. Yeah, so you didn't ask how I got all those students, so I'm not gonna answer that specifically. God, I feel like weird now. Hold on, I need some water. You just asked how I managed to schedule all those students. I just scheduled, these were 30-minute blocks, mind you. I'll actually throw up a picture of my old schedule. There it is. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a nightmare? I had no time for anything else, and I was just working 6 days a week. For some of those weeks, like over 40 hours of just straight teaching, which is different from an office job or like working from home where you work like 8 hours a day, but you're like on your couch. You know who you are, watching TV. It's none of that. This is like straight up, you are talking to a kid the whole time and you're like expected to teach them and you have to have like patience with them and you're working. No downtime. So a 40-hour workload is like, I don't even know what that's equivalent to. It's probably equivalent to like 70 hours of like office working. And it was like all day. Like I'd start, like I don't know what it said, like 10 a.m. or something like that, and I would go all the way to like 9 some days. And like I have like a 2-hour lunch break that like just went by so fast. I had no repertoire memorized whatsoever. Like right now I have 2 sonatas, or a sonatina and a sonata, like basically memorized, and like a bunch of other works like the Sword Mozart variations and like other stuff too. I have like a good bit, like almost a recital of music basically memorized. Back then, I wasn't practicing at all. I was just teaching, which was good. Like, I got really good at teaching kids, like, beginner classical guitar, and I did force them all to play classical guitar. I didn't let them do anything else. So yeah, I mean, I got a lot out of it, and it was good for saving money and stuff. Saving all that money kind of gave me the courage to do all this that I'm doing now, and sort of, like, bleed a little bit financially. But yeah, no, scheduling was a nightmare. Like, I basically had no life. I had a girlfriend at the time, but I never saw her. We were, like, kind of long distance, too. I would see her like maybe every other weekend. Yeah, I was just working. That was the question, right? How do I schedule it? I just did. I didn't do anything else with my life. Now, I'm sure that you and everyone else listening to this are probably more interested in how did I get that many students? Well, that's what we're going to try to figure out today. I'm going to find a YouTube video to watch. We're going to watch a YouTube video on top of me talking. This is going to be a long one, guys. A lot of editing to do. That's what that means, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I'm going to get to the practice bench and start practicing. I'll see you there. Whoa, what's happening? We're at the computer? But I haven't even practiced yet. Yeah, we're gonna practice after this. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so we have a few options here. Samurai guitarist, what do you learn teaching 100+ guitarists? That sounds like a video I should make. How to get a lot of new guitar students. Coming from this freaking thumbnail, I feel like I need to at least click on it just to see what's going on here. Oh man, there's so many good options though. Oh god, there's so many great options. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. Oh man, alright, let's go with this one. We got to. TomHess.net. Dude, Tom Hess Music Corp, as in Music Corporation. Oh man. Sore Hands Corporation. What a missed opportunity. How old is this video? 15 years old? Okay. Alright, let's see. How do we get students?
I'm Hess, and I'm glad that you've come here to check out this video on how to get more guitar students.
I'm glad you made this video for me to check out, man. I need to get more. How do we do it?
Now, if you're like most guitar teachers, you probably have a challenging time getting and keeping enough committed and serious guitar students throughout the year.
Your cadence is really interesting It's funny how you delivered that. It's not a challenge to me, bro. I'm a cocky guy. I'll watch all my students leave after this video just to like screw with me.
You may have noticed if you've been teaching for a while, months like September and October.
Woo! That's, yeah, dude, we're in it now.
January are generally pretty good for being able to attract students.
Oh yeah, they are pretty good actually. I got like 4 new students in the last 2 weeks. That's funny. Yeah, summer months are terrible. It's nice not teaching as much too though. I typically find that you just lose like 30% or so over the summer. So however many students you have, just cut it by 30% and that's pretty much what you got, which is fine. Like, you know, you factor it in. That's another thing with contract work too. Never assume that you're gonna have what you have forever. And I've never assumed that, and that's why I've always been a very diligent saver. So you'll get screwed if you like live paycheck to paycheck and you're a teacher and you have like payments that you need and you need this amount of students to reach them and you're just barely covering it. I always live by this philosophy. If you have a lot of students and more are coming in and you're like kind of getting overworked, just get while the getting is good and just overwork yourself, because the getting won't always be good. And you're going to be wanting students later on. You're going to wish that you worked harder. And then it's not like dire if you don't get all the students that you need, if you've like taken on more previously.
In the months like June, July, and August are generally fairly weak. And that's a common cycle that's pretty typical throughout the guitar teaching industry and in fact in just the music education industry in general. Well, I have some systems
This guy looks like a music educator, don't you think? Do I look like a music educator?
in place for my own teaching business and for those other guitar teachers who I personally mentor.
Can you mentor me? Would you mentor me? Reach out. I'll reach out to you.
A stream of reliable new students coming all year round, regardless of whether it's a slow season or busy or whatever. I currently have a fairly large list
Yeah, you have a fairly large list. Let's see it. Whip it out.
of potential students who are waiting on a waiting list.
You got the waiting list, bro. Alright, I don't have that. I might need one soon, though. I don't like overworking myself these days. I typically keep like 30 students, and that's like pretty comfortable. I'd go as high as like 35, though. Right now, I'm at like 30.
What we first need to do is sort of define for yourself what are the strong and weak areas in terms of your guitar teaching ability, and of course that affects your reputation as a guitar.
Weak areas in my guitar teaching ability? We'll skip that one. Does not apply. That's actually a lie. The bane of my guitar teaching existence. Picking a pimple on my face. Oh my god, I'm just like picking my face. I'm getting pimples on my face. I don't know why. Why is my skin getting bad? Where's that shot of vodka? It's like, I wonder why. The worst thing that I get as a guitar teacher is when a kid comes in and they're like, I want to play like one guy with the tappy guitar, Marson, I think his name is. They want to play that stuff. I can play a lot of different kinds of guitar. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'll teach you classical though. This is my thing. I'll teach you classical and that parallels with it nicely. So eventually you'll go into that crap once you're ready. This will get your chops up to snuff to play that. That's a total like, no, it's not. But whatever Marson's playing, that's not going to get you a scholarship when you end up failing all the other subjects in school because you didn't apply yourself or whatever reason why you failed everything. And you're going to be glad that I taught you how to play classical guitar, because that will get you a scholarship and your parents will be happy with you and they'll be happy with me.
It's the way that you run your teaching business.
The way I run my teaching business, it's a freaking circus. Who even keeps track of my books? Does somebody else do it? I don't do it. I owe like $50,000 or $60,000 of taxes. I'm just kidding. I'm up to date on everything. I'm just joking around. Hey, here's a good reason to hire me as a teacher. There's like a 10% chance I'll forget to invoice you for the payment. So how about that?
So if you go to my website and check out the link below, right here on this video.
God, all right, we gotta look at this
These are
freaking link now. Jesus. I want to go to tomhess.net. .net? What is wrong with... Oh my god. Dude, I love your freaking business slogan, bro. Become it. You know, it. Become it. Students. Let's go to the student section. Yo, you got all your students listed? No way. This is messed up. So these are all breakthrough guitar lessons online. Oh my god, dude. What happened to you? Have you practiced countless of hours and still can't play the guitar the way you want? Oh no, this is a guitar scam. This is one of those guitar scams. Breakthrough.com. Become it.
Is your guitar playing stuck in a rut?
Yes, it is actually. Dude, your beard is not stuck in a rut. God dang, look at that thing.
Have you practiced countless hours?
No, they're countable. It's not countless.
Still can't play guitar the way you want?
Dude, what's this like South Park graphic that we have here? Yeah, that's how I would feel too if I was playing electric guitar all day.
Are you unsure of exactly what to practice?
Dude, this is a very sad sight. This is a musician with a goatee, and he, because of society, has been forced to become this corporate shell of a man, shilling hopes and dreams to kids and young adults about breaking through the intermediate rut. You never really break through. You know what the intermediate rut is? That's just being like a decent guitarist. If you're intermediate, that's pretty good.
In order to become a better guitar player every time
And better person in general, because that's how you become it.
you pick up the guitar, are you disappointed that you're still not the guitar player you'd hoped to be by now?
Yeah, is your wife disappointed too? Are your kids disappointed in you because you're not the guitarist you want to be? They probably are. That's why I don't have a wife and kids, because I know I'd just be a freaking joke to them.
It's not your fault.
Yes, it is. Oh God, I need to hear that. It's not your fault. I think that shot's kicking in. Hey, it's not your fault. Okay? Count those countless hours. I'm talking to you right now. Those countless hours that you spend and you're not any better. Your wife's leaving you now for one of her coworkers that plays guitar so much better than you. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. You're just a victim of circumstance. We're gonna fix that today. We're gonna learn. We're gonna get past this rut together. And this is our Jesus. I worship you.
I know how you feel.
I'm gonna cry. I'm getting like misty hearing this right now.
Yes, virtually every person has the potential to become a good guitar player.
Dude, everyone can go to heaven. Everyone can go to heaven if they want to go to heaven. There's enough room for everybody.
Hi, I'm Tom Hess, and today I show you how to transform your playing from
I want to see this guy's fugue.
being just okay to being really awesome. I've been where you are. For years, I felt like my guitar playing was stuck in a rut. I didn't know how to fix that.
What'd you do? Did you like practice or something? Did you like what's with people getting stuck in ruts? What is the intermediate rut even? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At least when it comes to like technique and stuff, I feel like I was a beginner and then like overnight my technique was like as good as it ever was. Because it was just such a fast increase, and then my technique has just been plateaued, maybe gradually getting worse just as my life goes on. So I don't relate with the intermediate rut personally. And you know why? Because I spent a lot of time just working on scales. If you're in the intermediate rut, that's the secret. Work on scales. Like, have you ever worked on scales for 2 years straight? Do that first. You should do that and then talk to me about your intermediate rut. There you go.
I practiced a lot, but I improved at a snail's pace and still couldn't play even close to the way I wanted to. It was
Wow.
clear that I had absolutely no natural talent.
What do you mean, dude? You're perfect. You're a savior. What do you mean you had no natural talent?
Everything was so difficult. I had to fight really hard. I would play the same stuff
What are you, stupid? Why are we taking this guy's advice? I want to hear him play.
over and over and over.
Do you think this guy still... God, I'm pausing so much. I'm sorry. I just have so much to say. Do you think this guy still practices guitar? Or do you think he's too busy freaking putting on his suits, making his business plans, hawking crap like this? I bet this guy plays guitar like once a month. I'm just being honest here. I'm just spitballing. I have no idea who this is. He could be a great guy. I don't know how much he donates to charity. I don't know what he does.
I felt like a broken record. Guitar got boring. I wasn't even sure what to learn or how to practice. I had hundreds
You're rock bottom, dude. At that point, you should just become a drug addict.
of licks, knew lots of techniques, but I didn't really know what to do with them.
Dude, you had hundreds of licks? I've never had hundreds of licks. Tons of techniques? Sounds like you're good to go.
I just didn't know how to tie it all together. I sucked. And I
That's a rough reality to face, and it's one that I think a lot of us need to face. I suck.
was it my teacher?
Hey, we're working on it, alright? I don't want to hear any of my students complaining in the comments section about that one.
Why did my friends improve twice as fast as I did while they practiced half the time?
Because your friends were on steroids, which steroids in guitar is Adderall.
I became so frustrated, so disappointed, and so upset to the point
Hey, bro, that's the image you picked for yourself? Dude, this cartoon guy's looking pretty jacked. I don't know if that's... he's got a full head of hair, too. That's a flattering image. Dude, you need to put him in a Bream Team tank. He'd look freaking huge.
I actually even considered quitting guitar.
You were gonna quit guitar? Dude, I'd rather myself than quit guitar. Am I allowed to say that? What I'm hearing is like, I thought about committing suicide
I kept hearing about this guy, Randy, who somehow seemed to take people with no talent and made them play really freaking awesome. So I grabbed the phone, called this teacher, Randy, and signed up for lessons. Now, when I got there the following Tuesday, I was blown away. And as I quickly began to improve through taking lessons with him, I remember thinking to myself, why didn't I do this earlier?
Dude, you got less jacked. What happened to you, man? You don't look as strong anymore. Playing too much guitar, bro. You gotta hit the weights, dude.
My guitar playing completely changed. My skills started to go through the roof. For example, after just 4 months, my picking speed increased from 408 notes per minute to 820 notes per minute.
Dude, what is this 820 notes per minute? I have to do the math on that. I could be doing the math wrong, but are you saying that you went from playing 8th notes at 200 BPM to 16th notes at 200 BPM? That's really fast, dude. What? Okay. So you're shredding like super hard. Yeah, that's pretty fast, man. Fast if true.
Huge gain in that period of time.
Do you want to get faster than that? You want to get to like 1,000 notes per minute? What kind of music are you playing, dude? I want to hear this guy's fugue so bad now.
I train and certify these guitar teachers to become among the very best guitar teachers on earth.
Wow, I don't have this certification. I don't know. I only like took pedagogy classes in college. I only fall back on that. Should I get certified by this guy?
In my Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle program.
Whoa, dude. Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle featuring an electric guitar? I'm good. You can have it. Welcome to the Sore Hands Elite Inner Circle, where all you have to do is buy a shirt. Buy a shirt, you're in the circle.
I don't say all this to impress you. I say it to impress upon you that I know how to help people who are really struggling with their guitar playing, to bust through every barrier and get their guitar playing to where they want it to be and beyond. If you're skeptical right now, I get it. But consider this. If my teaching methods weren't exceptional, how would I attract hundreds of other guitar teachers from all over the world to come here and pay me good money to teach, train, coach, and certify them to better teach their own students?
Oh, dude, this is so sad. This is gonna be Sore Hands in 20 years. I'm gonna be this guy. This guy played music. Like, he's a musician. He has, like, a heart, probably. He's sensitive. He enjoys the finer things. Look at him now, man. Just in a white, blank void. Just selling lives. It's like looking into the future. It's really sad and scary.
On the next page, you'll answer some questions for me, and I'll get to know you. Next, I create a complete strategy to ensure that we reach all of your specific guitar playing goals. Then I create your custom-made guitar lessons and upload them for you in your student account. But it doesn't end there.
Oh.
Throughout the month, there are opportunities for you and I to meet in any or all of the following ways. On my online forum, in live video classes, in live guitar practice sessions, and in
Dude, this guy's got it figured out. I wonder how much he makes. Can I get this guy on the horn sometime and talk to him? Okay, so start guitar lessons now. Let's just go ahead and do this. How long have you been playing guitar? It's been 10 to 15 years. Not longer than 20 years. I've, I haven't been playing since I was 6. How much time do you spend practicing guitar per week? Wait, what? Less than 7 hours per week is the lowest option? That's a lot, dude. 7 hours a week? Dang. I mean, honestly, like, maybe 10 to 13. Over 14, that's like 2 hours a day consistently. I don't know if I quite make it to 2 hours these days. Yeah, like 10 to 13 hours a week is pretty reasonable. Feels like I edit 14 hours a week though. What are your biggest long-term goals that you would like to achieve by playing guitar? Select 2 or more goals from the list below. I want to learn to play many styles of music well. Classical guitar, I want to get good at my fugue. I want to learn to write and compose original music. I'll do that. Become a professional musician. Okay, yeah. Short-term goals. Improve my ears. Practice more effectively. Dude, I want to play 7-string guitar. Select this if you have a 7-string guitar already. What styles of music do you like to listen to? Metalcore, classical. God dang it. What styles of music do you want to play? Please note that I do not teach country, jazz, fusion, classical/acoustic guitar, fingerpicking, funk, or folk styles. You don't teach country? You don't teach jazz, fusion, fingerpicking? You can't fingerpick, bro? What are you, freaking weak loser? Funk or folk styles? You can't even play funk or folk? What's wrong? What do you play, dude? What kind of guitar do you play? Do you just play like neoclassical shred crap? What are the genres? So you play blues, classic rock, metal, Progressive rock. I love that classic rock and rock are separate. Yeah, you teaching modern rock, like hard rock, like 3 Days Grace and stuff. Neoclassical / shred. You know this guy's a shredder. 800 notes per minute. All right, man. I need to set something up like this for you guys. You just fill out all this stuff, and it'll just say what styles of music are you interested in. Just classical is the only option, and it's like, please note I do not teach, and it's like every genre. All right, well that was that. This is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry about that. God, I don't even feel like practicing. You know what? I kind of want to look at those other videos really quick.